Live from the WJAY studios in Oviedo, Florida, it's season 2 of Wipe Those Tears. With the Tier Masters, Brandon Bogard, Mark Leota, Johnny Pizzi, Scott McVeigh, and Andrew Hucking. Your host and moderator is Jason DiCanio. All right, welcome everybody to the 42nd episode. I think this is episode 42. I would think of Wipe Those Tears, and you want to see me, of course. There I am. There I am.
Yay! There he is.
The man's in red tonight. Yes, thank you.
And
Happy
I'm
New Year
the
to
one.
all of you, and thank you for being patient with us because last week I was not feeling too well. We were supposed to come back last week, but then again, these things happen, and we're here. I'm glad that everybody is safe and sound and had a happy New Year. You all had a good New Year's, right?
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Even though I had to work the time, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean, and I came down with a cold last week and still had to work because when you're, when you're in the gig economy and you're an independent contractor, you have to work regardless. You got to make the money somehow. Unfortunately, we are one Tier Master short. We've been trying to reach order for the
maybe not for long. He gave me a message short time ago. He was probably on his way though.
Oh, okay. Well, he can come
Oh,
in.
good.
He's not restricted, But we're gotta head back here to. This has got to be. Let's see. I think this is episode 42, folks. Yeah,
Pretty close.
pretty close. I don't think I put it. I don't know why I didn't put a title into this. I'm not sure. I could not see a title, but maybe I did. I don't know. We're still working the bugs out on EV Mux here, but we're glad that you are tuning in here on YouTube. I got my moderators ready to go. And, of course, this is, of course, the NES games of the letter P. So what we're going to do is we're going to put ourselves in the position here. I'm going to put myself down in the position as well. I'm going to be the big guy first, and then we're going to open the board later, but I won't do that. So we'll do that right now. We have to spin the wheel first, guys, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
All right, so we're going to bring up this wheel. Bless.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's just bring the rule. Let's start with the rules.
Okay, let's get the rules of Wipe Those Tears for all those who are basically here. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Where did I put the rules? Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh no, here they are. Okay, here we go to the rules. Okay, we're gonna be basically doing the letter P in the NES games. Rate from 50 to 100. Okay. Okay. And Andrew will give you 2 minutes. I know it's loud. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how else to set the volume on this thing. Like I said, I'm working on it.
All right.
Very well.
Yeah, I don't know how else I could do that. Let's see. No, I don't want to loop it. No,
Hmm.
no,
Don't
I
want to
don't.
loop diddy loop diddy loop.
Nope. What happened to Andrew? Oh, there you
Oh.
go.
My screen is my camera's froze on me.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. Here we go.
It's good on. I was somebody was like, okay, it's still good on, but I couldn't see me. I'm frozen with a smile. That's why.
Okay, we're gonna do the. Okay, I found the volume button finally, guys.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna do the rules again this time, and I'm gonna put it all the way down to about 25, and we'll see if that works. Okay.
That's good. That's good.
All right, so you can hear me. But at least we tested it. You know, these things we're testing these things.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it again.
That's better.
Okay, is that
There we go.
all right? Good. Now, you guys are gonna rate from 50 to 100 on the letter P. All right, and of course you're gonna do it by playability, cover art, all the good stuff. Andrew will give you 2 minutes. All right, and we'll go in the order that will show up there. And if after 2 minutes you don't give a score, well, you can always pass it off until you come back. But once a score is submitted, it cannot be changed. Okay? Is that
All
better?
right.
So we have to lower that
Yeah.
to 25. Okay?
That's
All
about
right.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I lifted at 50. I don't know if that's a good, a half.
Yeah, good question.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the board here. Put ourselves in this mode. Put this up here. I'm going to put myself down here. And then I'm going to move my... Whoa! I don't want to do that.
There we go. There we go.
Put myself up there. Where are you? Come on. No. What the heck?
Don't worry, folks. We're still getting used to this.
Yeah, we're getting used to it. Definitely getting used to it.
Or we're trying at least.
Come on. What does this do? Why is this doing this? Why is it showing one screen and then it... Oh, my God. All right. We'll get this. We will get this. There we go. All right, Andrew, you're going to be on the bottom then. Is that okay?
I have no problems with that. I got no problems with that.
Okay, so this is the order we're going to be in. We'll start with Scott, Gianni, Brandon, and then, Andrew. And we'll go from there. Okay? All right. First up on the list tonight is an interesting game that looks like I don't know where it goes here, but let's look at it anyways. It's called Phantom Fighters. Phantom Fighters. And this is, or what they call Rigen Doshi, which is the Japanese game, I guess. Put out by Pony Canyon and FCI, September 16th, 1988. This is a beat-em-up video game released for the NES in Japan in 88 and 90 in the United States. It's based on the Japanese version of the 1985 film Mr. Vampire. Did anybody see that movie?
Probably not.
No.
Something like that.
Nope.
All right, let me give you some more information on it. As a kung fu master, the player must fight through 8 towns filled with Yuanxi, or Chinese vampires, each with a unique town boss, until the final confrontation with an evil witch. An infinite amount of continues are available to complete the game. A small selection of items and a large selection of fighting moves could be used on the enemy. And the game also included a hidden character that made the game much more difficult. A baby Kanshi. A baby Kanshi. Ooh. Instead of keeping track of available items, the game's inventory screen tabulates all the possible items in the game. And it got 3 out of 5 stars by All Game. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll start with you, Scott. Phantom Fighter.
Okay, this one sounds fun. I never played it, but it sounds fun. Looks like it's a good little beat 'em up. Has some action, like walking through town sections here and all that. Cover art is different. I mean, you got the traditional Chinese vampire zombie character as they use there. That's what they always believed as a zombie character there. Not bad. It's not too bad. Not great, but not bad. Let's start this one. Like, I can't really give it a great score, but I'll give you a 65.
A 65. Oh, a buzzer. Okay. First D of the night. All right, now we go to Gianni with Phantom Fighter.
Okay, have not heard of this one, but I'm looking at some of the cover now. I'm looking at 2 different cover arts. I don't know if this is the same one, but I've seen missiles or whatever, like shooting. I don't know, but it's probably not. I'm gonna look at the purple one that is on here.
That's the normal.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if that's for another console than what I'm looking at. But
looks like we got our first troll of the night.
hold on. I got it.
What?
Took his own life? Really?
Don't worry. I got it.
Why?
Sorry.
Anyways,
I don't know
continue.
what cat's milk is, but we're gonna block you. Goodbye.
All right. Yeah. Looking at the cover. This is one of them. You got the wizard or a zombie or whatever.
Oh, here comes Mark. There we go.
Hey, Mark.
Yay!
Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one. Let's see. Street Fighter. I'm gonna give it a 71.
71. Okay. We will do that. 71. Got it. All right. Now we go to Brandon Bogard.
Phantom Fighter! What?
Very good.
All right. So, I think this represents exactly what it's supposed to be. Seems pretty dark from the front cover there. I'm gonna give it a 97.
Wow.
Whoa!
Gosh. Well, that calls for a Taco Bell if I've ever seen one before. 87. Very good. Okay. Like I said, difference of opinion there. Okay, Andrew, you're up.
Okay, so this game I never played before. If I find this game, I will definitely give it a try. I will go with a Scott special at 75.
Okay.
70. Oh, the Scott special 75, huh? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Mark, it's great to have you with us.
Yeah. Again, apologies for the tardiness.
It's okay. No problem. You didn't miss much.
Yeah. So, which game are we doing just to get me up to speed? Like, which one are we on?
We're on a game called Phantom Fighters. And this was put out in 1990. And you're a beat 'em up video game with a kung fu master. And you get a lot of infinite lives with a unique town boss. And it got 3 out of 5 stars.
Okay, well, I have not heard of this game. but it seems like it would be pretty cool. So I will give that a well. Okay, I'm gonna disregard what the. Never mind. You already took care of him. I'll give this an 88.
88. Okay, very good.
Okay.
88. Very good. Well, I never played this game before, but I can honestly say the cover art is very interesting, and I'm looking at that cover art from Wiki, and it just looks like the character's just having a fun time spreading out his legs here. What do we got now? Comments.
Yes.
For another stupid troll comment. I'm gonna just,
I don't know if we need to display everyone.
No, should not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to acknowledge the trolls at this point.
No.
Nope.
I wouldn't either.
So I'm just gonna keep saying, "Grow up, stupid turd."
Yeah.
And like I said, the character just like has fun kicking the crap out of witches and gang and like that. And as you can see, I guess that's the witch. The Phantom is in the background here. Like the purple cover. I'm gonna give this probably about an 83. Okay, an 83.
Okay. All right.
83. Got it. Okay, we have our 6 scores. Great job, everybody. Let's go ahead and average them out. All right, this is going in the C tier, 79.8. All right. Right there it goes. Boom. Okay, good job. First one up. And now we come to a game that looks like I think everybody is familiar with or some way, shape, or form. And that's Pictionary.
Ooh,
yeah. We can low down to Pictionary here. It's kind of like Aggravation almost. Put out by Software Creations and LJN, Gianni. Another LJN bane of existence from you know who, right? July 1990. And of course, this is the video game that's based on the board game of the same name. Players may play up to 4 teams of unlimited players. And the game is notorious for its uncharacteristically enthusiastic soundtrack and has received a lot of retrospective accolades for how intricately and professionally done the game's 6 songs are. There are 2 modes of play, regular and alternative. So, let's see, Nintendo Power gave this a 3.5 out of 5 for graphics and sound, 2.7 out of 5 for play control, and 3.1 out of 5 for challenge, and a 3 out of 5 for theme and fun. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Based on all that, we'll start off this time with Gianni. You're up. Oh, he turned his mic off here. I don't know why.
We couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you.
Turn your mic on, Gianni. No.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, right. We're good.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
He muted his mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have any background noise, please kind of, keep it down because the copyright there would be pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Anything in copyright.
Right.
Like we're not going to anyways because this show is already copyrighted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also why I said I wasn't coming in here till I was done with my match, like I said on the Facebook message. That way there'd be no noise on my end.
Oh, no problem. That's fine. Okay, so back to you, Gianni. We'll give you the full 2 minutes now.
Okay, but yeah, Pictionary is always a fun game.
Uh-huh.
Never played this one, but it's LJN, so ooh.
Yeah, LJN, the bane of yep, the bane of the existence of life.
But I'm looking at some of it right now. Why is there a like guy walking or something. Is that like an actual like adventure part of the game or whatever, or story mode or whatever?
Ah!
Picture like this is a board game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
I don't know why that. I'm probably it might not. But that's just what I'm looking when I look on it on. Yeah, but you have a normal picture. But I don't see much of the drawing pool. You guess what is that? Not what you do in this version of the game?
Hmm.
I don't know. But I'll have to look at this up as of right now to make a decision. I'm gonna give it 65.
Oh,
Oh.
gee, okay. Okay. Now we go to Brandon Bogard with Pictionary.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say those people are just the pieces.
Could be. Could be.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Now, I don't fully remember playing Pictionary itself, but looking at all this, I'm just gonna give it a 93.
Wow, 93.
Oh.
Taco Bell. Okay, very good.
Somewhat.
Mix it up there a little bit. Very good. Andrew, you're up with Pictionary.
Okay, so Pictionary is one of my favorite board games of all time, and I played the Nintendo version, and it's pretty good, but it's a little tricky to play because they have different levels, medium because easy, and then of course a difficult one. So I will give the first 100 of this episode.
Oh, wow, you got it. All right, we got the 100 for you. There you go. 100 for Andrew Hawking, a perfect score. Yeah. Okay, Mark, you're up with Pictionary.
Yeah, definitely a classic game, Pictionary. And you know something, Andrew? You know what's better than one perfect score?
What's that?
Two perfect scores.
Double up, and he got it. There it is. Very good. You got the double up, and you got the perfect score there. Okay, we're back to Seffi with
Yeah.
his speak on Pictionary.
Well, this is something that's pretty good, though. Like it's been said before, the music is what makes this game also amazing. But what kind of disappoints me is sometimes it does not want to draw the things like you would think in the game. It would probably like has revealed the pieces part. So it's okay. It's good though. I just can't perfect it. But I will give you 95.
All right, 95. That's cool. I'll tell you, you got another Taco Bell up there. Very good. Okay, well, I have played Pictionary, and I think I've played Aggravation, which is the equivalent to the Pictionary game. To say which one is
Mhm.
better than the other, I mean, they both have their pros and they both have their cons. So I am going to say, because I play Pictionary, I would rather play the board game than spend the money and actually buy the NES game because, as you know, prices at that time were outrageous unless you could get it.
Yeah,
You know,
you're not wrong. I mean, like, the price
Yeah.
of NES games back then, like the late 80s, early 90s, cost about the same as, like, Nintendo Switch games cost up here in Canada right now.
Oh.
yeah, every new system that came out had a high price until it finally, it became unpopular, and then they lowered the price just to try to sell more games and sell more consoles.
Yeah.
But
And,
like I said, I've had the game. I had the second edition and the original edition of Pictionary. In this case,
Ah.
because of the fact that it's a great cover art, I'm still going to give it a passing grade of 85.
yeah, like, I get what you're saying about how expensive things can be. Normally, up here, like, Nintendo Switch games, when you factor in tax, is like $90. But
Yeah,
there is no tax up here right now. So that means for right now, if a Switch game at GameStop's listed at $80, that's how much I'm paying right now.
that's true. All right, let's go ahead and average it out, guys. All right, this is going in the B tier, 89.6. Very good. Right next to Paperboy. Good job. Your first B of the night. Okay. Well, we've come to the. Let's go ahead and rate one more game before we go to the hard ass questions. Let's at least get one more in, you know.
Oh, so hard ass was what got spun. Okay.
Yeah. And we now look at one of the first 3 pinball games that we're going to be looking at. And the first one is called Pinbot.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Now these are out of order here, but Pinbot is put out by the company Rare and Nintendo, April 1990. And it's a video game that was it's a conversion of the pinball machine by the same name. The NES version of the game accurately reproduces yeah, it accurately reproduces what? Some of the gameplay and aesthetics of the pinball machine while introducing new features and added challenges. And the primary objective of Pinbot is to score points by hitting targets and completing simple objectives. And it's kind of like your regular pinball game, only it's a kicked up version of it. Yep. All right. And the artwork looks fantastic. Looks really futuristic. Looks like one of those futuristic pinball machines that you'd see in the arcade.
Yes.
All right, so this is the third game. So we start with Mr. Bogard.
The robot on the front cover is like, take a look at my rainbow color.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give this one simply a 91.
Oh, a Taco Bell though, simple but very effective with your score. Very good. Now we go to Mr. Hawking with Pinbot.
All right, so I like pinball games, and I never heard of this before. So if I once again, if I find this game, I'll give it a try, and I'm going to give one up from Mr. Brendan Bogart a 92. 92, I said.
Yep, you got it. Taco Bell and a 1-up. All right, now we go to Mark Leota with Pinbot.
Pinbot.
Yep.
Well, pinball games are always fun. Yeah, like who doesn't love a good pinball? Or I guess Pinbot game in this case. I am going to go with a 78.
A 78.
Mm.
Good job. All right. Scott, Pinbot.
Okay, this is actually one I remember playing. So this is actually pretty good. Now, this was a pretty good conversion of the original pinball machine, though.
Mm-hmm.
The physics were okay. But like I said, this is one of the 2 good pinball tables that Rare made here. The other, of course, was High Speed, which we probably did earlier.
Yeah.
Or comes up, yeah. And I thought this was pretty fun. It's got a lot of extra features that were not ever in the original pinball machine either, though. So I'm going to give this a good old 97.
97. Wow.
Ooh.
Okay. We have a Taco Bell for Scott, and now we go to Gianni with his look at Pinbot.
All right, I have not heard of this one, but I'm looking at it. It looks like kind of a popular pinball machine, so might as well sense to have it the arcade game. I am looking at some of the pictures of the arcade game. On the title screen, it doesn't look exactly like from my point of view the game, but looks very similar with a lot of the same color. The part of the cover art that's kind of sticking out is the whole in the middle. You have all like those like colored lines or whatever, at least 5 different colors: orange, blue, yellow, green, red. And you do see that in the game from like in the middle, and then you have a whole lot of design red and one. I kind of do like the design of this, so I'm gonna put it in the A tier. Well, give it 95.
95
for that one.
Got another Taco Bell there. Okay, I have not played this game, And it's interesting to note that I thought there was just one pinball game, and that was the original NES pinball, which we're coming up with in a little bit here. Come to find out, there's two others: this one and Pinball Quest. But I like the cover art; it's fantastic. It's futuristic, something you could play, something they could actually make a real pinball machine out of. I think if they really got the rights to making one without being sued by Nintendo, But nowadays, Nintendo is suing everybody and just destroying the entire platform. They will just want to be the dominant label out there. So with this, it's playing like any pinball machine. Like I said, I'd rather go play a pinball machine, with the exception of the NES pinball game itself. But I'll still give this one, based on the cover, and I'll give it an 89 and spare it a B. Yeah.
All right.
B. There we go. Okay, we have our scores. Let's go ahead and average it up here. Yeah. Well, guys, I tell you, that is fantastic. You are going all the way up to the A tier. Hello. Your first day of the night, 90.3. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and there it is. There it is.
There it goes.
I hear it in somebody's background. That's pretty cool. So at least I know where it's being triggered through. 90.3.
Yeah.
Good job. We got a B, an A, and a C. That's an ABC so far. Nice.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and no, I want to say go ahead and all right. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want that. Where do I want to go? Oh.
Where do I want to go?
Yeah, I'm missing a sound effect. Okay, we'll close it up here. We'll close it up and get ready for the hard ass. Comes the hard ass.
Oh boy.
Of course, yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask you some questions in the hard ass category, and if you're right, you'll, of course. We got more stupid comments.
Oh,
No, it's just James. It's just James.
Hey, James.
There you go.
James, welcome, James.
Thanks for coming, James. Appreciate it.
we apologize for accusing you of trolling.
Yep.
James, you'll have to bear with us because we assumed that you were another one of those trolls. But no, you're always welcome.
You're cool.
James is a cool guy, and Happy New Year to you, James. Hope it was a safe one and a good Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to you.
I'll give you guys.
Never mind.
Oh no, go ahead. That's fine. All right.
Yeah, I was starting to say to Sephi, I forgot to tell you this, but they gave a release date now for the Lunar Remastered Collection.
Yeah, April 18th.
Yep, on all platforms, I think.
Yeah, can I say that's my birthday gift to myself this year?
Yeah, you pretty much can.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, and I've never played that game, so I'm gonna have to check that out.
You're gonna enjoy it if you watch it, though. I have become
All right.
so there you go.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get some hard ass questions in here, and we'll start off this time with Scott.
Yep.
Here's your first question. In Greek mythology, who had the face that launched 1,000 ships?
Helen of Troy.
That's right. You got it. Yes, you are correct. Next up is Gianni. Which NFL star also had a role in There's Something About Mary?
Rosie Greer.
No. We're looking for Brett Favre.
Ooh.
Brett Favre is who we're looking for. All right. Brandon Bogard, your question.
There we go.
I can't prepare for that.
All right, Brandon, your question is what is the opening song in the 1961 movie Breakfast at Tiffany's starring Audrey Hepburn.
I've never seen that movie.
Neither
Yeah, I
have
don't think any of us have seen the movie because it's before any of our times. Maybe Scott has
Pretty
seen
much,
it.
yeah. No, not even that.
Heard of it? No.
Well, take a guess.
Oh, have you heard? That's all. Like,
Have you heard? It's actually Moon River. Moon River. Yeah.
wow.
All right. Well, Andrew should be able to get this one, and if he's not, he's going to shoot his foot off.
Oh God! Oh God!
Okay, Andrew. Here's your question:
ouch.
which phobia means fear of spiders?
Oh, acrophobia.
Close.
No.
Close. I
Oh,
can't accept that. No, it's arachnophobia.
Ah, I don't like spiders, Jason. I don't like spiders. Okay. God. I don't know why you gave me the question about. I don't know why you gave me a question about spiders. Ah.
All
All
right.
right, settle down. There.
Okay. All right, Mark, here's your question. James Naismith, he invented which sport?
Basketball.
That is right. You got it.
Ah.
Very good. And that will do it for Hard Ass. Good
And
job.
plus, also helps that I've been playing a fair bit of NBA 2K25 on my PlayStation ever since I got that game.
Not even Spider-Man.
Well, actually, James, James, not accept that part. Accept that part. I like the movie version, but not in the spiders in real life.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, Spider-Man's another great PS5 game. I've enjoyed those.
Yes.
Okay,
that's great.
Timekeeper. What was the records here? Did we break in? Did we give any kudos to anybody tonight?
Well, we got two out of the 3 games we had tonight. Mark got 2. He got most of them. We got 2 of them so far,
Good job.
and I gave myself 1, of course. But there's lots of time left for the rest of you. We'll get some. Back to you, Jason.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, let's go ahead and move on and start up again. Okay. And this
There we
time,
go.
on the
There
next
we go.
round, you might be able to redeem yourself, you know?
Yeah, I definitely will do that.
All right, let's go ahead and look at the next game on the list. It's Pinball Quest. And I said there was going to be 3 pinball games, and this is the next one
Can
here.
you scroll down a bit? Sorry.
Oh.
Just a bit.
I'm sorry. Want me to
That
scroll?
way I can that way I can see like the other. Okay.
Okay, yep. Okay, Pinball Quest is put out by Toes. Jalico, Johnny. December 15th, 1989. And this wasn't unusual at the time of its release for its unique mashup of pinball and role-playing game mechanics. Ooh. Had a little bit of everything in it.
Mhm.
Yes. And it is considered the first ever RPG pinball game. It includes 4 modes: a story-driven RPG mode, as well as a circus, Viva Golf, and Pop Hop. And then they go into different ones. This one, the retrospective reviews of Pinball Quest focus on the novelty of its RPG elements. The game has been called a curious mix of genres, with some reviewers describing it in more extreme terms, stating it is among the most bizarre genre hybrids in the history of video games and a baffling experiment. Oh, wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Game number 4. And this time, of course, now we start with Andrew Hocking.
Okay. This game I played before. For the first time, a long time ago, I played this game, Pinball Quest. Oh my god, this is the best game on Nintendo ever. And I played it before so many times. So for that, I'm going to give it another perfect 100.
Another perfect 100 for you. All right, you got it. We'll put the dings up there. 100. Nicely done. Okay, Mark, you're up with Pinball Quest.
And I'm not sure if I've played this, but of course, like I said before, pinball's always fun. So you know what? Let's give this another perfect.
Double up on it. Okay, very good. We'll do that and give you 100 there and put them up on the ding. 200 points so far. Okay, we now go back to Scott with Pinball Quest.
What am I seeing here? This is weird. Uh, okay, I think this is kind of interesting. I'm looking at all kinds of different screens here. Some screens it looks like you're trying to fight off against the Green Reaper. There's a screen that looks like there's a golf course. Another screen where it looks like you got some animals underwater or something like that. This is one of those weird looking titles, though. I bet you it plays really fun because even though I've never tried this sucker, but it looks fun.
Mhm.
I'll give you a 90.
A 90. All right. That's still a Taco Bell there. Very good. Still a very modest A. And now we go to Gianni with Pinball Quest.
Yeah, this I've not heard of this one. I've heard of the pinball game we're about to go to, but this looks like a pretty interesting game for a pinball game.
Yeah.
Nice little RPG kind of adventure mode. Very actually kind of interesting and kind of a little creative for pinball. You know, it's not just pinball; it's just kind of good. Um, but a lot of different modes in this game, especially that RPG mode, which I would actually kind of want to play. I think. I do like a lot of the different machines and color schemes. What I'm looking at. One of them is mostly just gray. I'm not really a big fan of that one, but
Mm-hmm.
there's one that's like blue and a lot of other like green. I think a lot of other colors. One of them like kind of red bricks or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it 88.
88. Okay. A high B. Very respectable score there. And now we go to Brandon Bogard. What was
Not me, not me.
sounded like a cuckoo bird there for a minute?
For a second, yeah.
Yeah, right?
All right, before somebody goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I think the title represent. I think the story represents the title,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
especially since the skeleton wizard is the pinball himself.
Mm-hmm.
I assume. That's gotta suck though. Gonna be. He like, please stop! I'm dizzy from all that spinning.
Smoke weed every day.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a 76.
76. Still respect.
Okay.
All right. Very good. 76. Okay. Everybody's in, right? Except me.
Yeah, you're left.
Correct.
I've seen this before, but I haven't played it. But I have seen. I think didn't James do something like this one, Gianni?
I don't know if he has. I don't think so.
He might have not did a specific episode, but he probably played it with Mike. I bet on Mondays. Because you said he's played almost every game on Mondays as like they were playing through it.
I don't know if he played every single game, but he played a lot of games. Doesn't look like it.
Okay. I would definitely probably rent it if I was still having one of those times where I could find a Blockbuster video, going old school as I am.
Oh, they're all gone.
Right, I know they're all gone. But to buy it, no. Again, the only one I'd buy is the one we're going to look at next, and that's the NES, the original black cover, black box. You know. This one, you got a skeleton on the front, man. You're thinking Halloween, you know, Friday the 13th.
No.
Not even close because we put it in the F category. I'm going to say 78 and leave it at that.
All right.
78. It's respect. It's close to a Scott score.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Probably if I liked RPG, which I really don't, except for Dungeons and Dragons, that would be the only RPG I would do. But then again,
Mm-hmm.
all right, 78 is in. Let's go ahead and average them out here, guys. Let's see what we have.
Okay.
Okay. My mouse is still doing what it wants to do, but this is going in the B tier, 88.6.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Let's see, going right here. Boom. 88.6. Okay,
Oh,
very good. A respectable score for that matter, but let's see if the original can do itself some justice. All right, now we're looking at what we like to call the original black box pinball game with Mario, or what looks like Mario.
It's
I think it is. I think
it
it
is.
is.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, this is put out by
And
Nintendo.
this title is available on the NES app for Switch Online, I believe.
Okay, and it's
Mhm.
put out by Nintendo R&D 1, HAL Laboratory, February 2nd, 1984. And it was also released in Japan. It was a launch game for the Nintendo Entertainment System in North America. The player controls the paddles of a virtual pinball machine. 2 screens represent the traditional pinball table, plus a bonus mode. And the player launches a ball with the plunger from the first screen, the bottom of the pinball table, through the top of the screen to the second screen, and vice versa. You have your bonus scenes, and this, of course, was re-released for the Family Computer Disk System. This game is unlockable with the 2001 games of Debutsu, No Mortal for the 64, Animal Crossing for the GameCube. There was one for the e-reader. I mean, there was a lot of re-releases for this game. It got mixed reviews. German magazine Powerplay said that although the game was fun, it was not worth its price at the time and thought it should be cheaper. Yeah, I seen this when I was in Toys R Us for $50. That's ridiculous. He's
Mhm.
right. It should have been $24.99. That was like the cheapest. $19.99, $24.99. No, they wanted to put this one for $49.99 plus tax.
Mm.
Never went any lower until it finally lost so much popularity that they had to lower the price. All
Yeah.
right. So
Well, at least they weren't stubborn back then.
that's
Ah.
Yeah, not like now where Breath of the Wild, despite that being an 8-year-old game, is still selling for full price. Like, come on, Nintendo.
yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is game number 5, and now we go to Mark Leota.
Alright, good old classic pinball.
Yep.
And I don't think I played the NES cartridge for it, but I played it through the NES app on Switch Online.
Mm-hmm.
And only because Mario is on the cover, 100.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
well, that sums it up for you. Mr. Leota's got to put 100 on everything that he sees a Mario on, regardless
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
what it is for that matter. Yes. Okay, well, now we go to Scott McVeigh with Pinball, 1984.
Yeah. I played this game years ago. I was not impressed. No, like I said, the physics are just kind of messed up. It just doesn't seem that good at all to me. The only and you get to see Mario, and I'm using air quotes on that one, in the bonus scene or something like that. I'm thinking, it's not my favorite game at all. I'm sorry, but it's a 55.
Oh.
Five.
Hey,
Oh, jeez.
Jay, you know what would have made Jay Leno let his pants even more is if the game was 69 cents.
Yeah, it was yard sale. It's probably been on eBay for 99. He's right. James is exactly right. I looked at that comment and I said, "Yeah, you're right. 99 cents."
Yeah.
All right, Scott gives it a 55, and now we go to Gianni with his take on the 1984 pinball game.
I'm sure that Mike or James has probably played this one. I don't know, but I don't think Abe Jen has. I mean, I think it is a good game. I mean, it's an official Nintendo game. They released it. I think it's on Nintendo Switch Online. I have played it. It's just your normal pinball game. Although I kind of do like, I think, the last one, the Pinball Quest one, better.
Mhm.
But this is pretty basic. There's not much going on. I'm still gonna give it. I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I'm gonna give it 82.
82. Okay. Fair enough. Got it. And Brandon Bogard, you are up with Pinball from 1984.
I guess that. Sorry, my voice. Okay, so I guess that Mario is probably looking at the pinball and be like, "Oh, almost there! Boom! Oh, look out! Boom! Boom!" Or as I call it, the snowball.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it an 87.
An 87. Okay. Fair enough. A high B. We got it. Okay, Andrew. What do you have to say about pinball?
Well, I never played this version before, but Mark is absolutely correct. There was a Mario on the cover, of course.
Yep.
So Mark gave a perfect score, and you know what, Mark? So did I.
He's double it up. There it is. He gets it. We got it. 100 for Andrew Hocking. And you know what? On that happy note, the two Canadian boys have given their wonderful rendition of dun 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 dun. Dun. Yeah.
Oh, you mean? You mean?
Look. That too. Dun, dun.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
So let's say this much: I own this game. I love this game. I would play it till the cows come home. Give it up for 100. Yes.
Yay! All right. All right.
For me. Mm-hmm. You damn right about that. And even the trolls can't even say anything jacooty about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You said it. You said it.
All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here for an average. Whoa. Oh boy, I would have thought.
It's going up. It's going up.
Yeah, but it's actually going to stay in the B tier. 87.3 because the Scott's 55, and yeah.
What's that number again?
87.3.
Oh, 2.7 shy of A.
Yeah, that's right. But that's the way it goes sometimes, folks. You know.
Hey, I did my math. That's all it takes.
That's right. Exactly. All right, we have time for one more game before we get to the next break here. So let's.
Yes, and the next one is
Pipe Dream.
Ooh.
All right, let me put it over here so that Brandon Bogart can see it real good. All right, let's take a look at Pipe Dream. I don't know why it's out of order. Oh, no, it's not Pipe Dream. Distinctive Software, Bulletproof Software. September 1990 is the release date. And the player must connect randomly appearing pieces of pipe on a grid to a given length within a limited time. Now, there's a Windows version in the MS Windows Entertainment Pack, and long after its initial release, the Pipe Mania concept reemerged as a mini-game representing hacking or security system bypassing in larger video games. It's played on a grid of squares, kind of like, what do we call it? Mind Blaster, on the computer, with the...
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah. One of which is marked as an entry point for a flow of green slime, referred to in-game as flues or goo, depending on the version. Now, a column of 5 pipe sections is displayed to one side of the dispenser. And when the player clicks on an empty square, the bottommost piece in the dispenser is placed there and a new piece drops in from the top. They can't be rotated or flipped and must be used in their original orientation. So you really can't do anything like Tetris and start flipping things. Yeah. Of course, well, let's see. Well, let's see. I thought it would be pinball, chess, or checkers. Oh, okay. Not sure about that one. All right. Then, of course, there were later levels there, and in reception, they gave it a 4.5 out of 4.5 stars on the Windows version, 2.5 out of 5 on the Macintosh version, and Macworld named the Macintosh version of Pipe Dream the best arcade game of '90, putting it in the Macintosh Game Hall of Fame and calling it an addictive strategy game. The editors of Game Player's PC Strategy gave their 1989 Best PC Strategy Game Award. They wrote, Pipe Dream is destined to become a classic on the order of Tetris or Breakout. See? There was some connection somewhere or another. There's always a connection to these things. We go back to the top of the order, number 6, and this is yours, Scott. Take it away.
Okay, this is a pretty interesting game here. Good puzzle title, though. Kind of get tricky, though, in later levels, though. Especially when you have that timer of that slime or whatever that comes out of there. It's fun. It's not great, but it's fun. You know, it's my score. It's my score. I mean,
oh, it's 75, huh? Okay.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Scott McVeigh score. All right, very good. Now we go to Gianni with Pipe Dream.
Okay, I have not heard of this one. Looks like there was a movie on it, but that came a lot later than the game did.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like what they did with the logo. They made a P out of pipes. Could have made the whole word out of pipes, I think. But
yeah,
that's at least something. But what I'm looking at, they made a Windows out of this, so definitely not necessarily an original concept. I think you might have seen this before. I mean, I've seen a lot of like newer games, but I don't know about this. But I kind of do like it. I'm not sure exactly that you're trying to connect types. I'm not sure. I think you're trying to connect from one end to the other, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Make that grid of where the ooze will flow, but you can't rotate the pipes. They have to be as is, so you have to place them in.
Oh, you can't rotate them.
No, you can't rotate. That's unfortunately not like Tetris or Dr. Mario where you can flip the pills or flip the blocks. You can't do that in this. Yeah, you're
thinking of a more modern mini game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one. Let's do 82.
82, okay. Low B, but very respectable. Okay, Brandon Bogard, you're up with Pipe Dream, or Pipe Mania, as they like to call it. Huh. I have 2 different names for it.
You ready for the shock?
Yeah.
I did.
100.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it. Love it.
Wow. What made before we go on here, I'd like to ask you what made you think that this game was a perfect 100 in your book?
It looks very simple.
Mm-hmm. Okay, simplicity.
I like the idea of pipes and puzzles working together.
Right.
Well, the front cover does kind of throw off a bit of the guess. God, I could just like see everything good about this. I love it.
Well, there you go, friends. There's the commentary in a nutshell. Very good, Brandon. Thank you. Andrew Hocking, what would you like to say about Pipe Dream?
Okay, so I never played this game before, and Scott is absolutely correct. This game is hard, and I know you can't move rotating the pipes, of course. And if I would find this game, I will give it a try. I'm gonna keep it right the same score as Scott right here, and I'm gonna give it also a number 75 as well.
All right, he doubles up on it. and gives a 75 Scott score. Very good.
Yes.
There. Fair enough. I like your style on that. Mark Leota, what would you like to say about Pipe Dream?
Well, I have not heard of Pipe
Uh-huh.
Dream, but that cover, that looks like an interesting cover there.
Yeah.
All right, 80.
80. Okay. We got it. 80. All right. There we go. Get some low scorings here. All right. Well, let's see. I've never played this game before, but I do like the front cover because it looks like a chess. Well, it is a chessboard. I mean, I don't know how that whole chess thing happens. But then again, when you put the pipes in, but you're restricted, that's where I cannot stand. I mean, at least with Tetris and Dr. Mario and all those kind of puzzle games, you can rotate your pieces. And this, you can't do diddly squat. So this is where it loses points for me and brings it actually down. I was going to give it an A. I got to give it a B and put it at 86. Yep.
Okay, all right.
Unfortunately, it loses points for that. All right, let's see what the overall average is. Okay. You thought it was going to be an F, right?
No, of course. No. I didn't say a thing yet.
Not anymore.
No. It's actually going to be an even 83. It goes right next to pinball in the B2.
Okay, all right.
I stood there for a minute, right? He's like, no, it's got to move on. All right, let's go ahead and take a break here. I know I'm missing that other cue. I dang know I'm missing that cue for some reason. And I have to find it. So I'm going to actually put it up there. Hold on. Okay, and add to scene. There we go. We're back.
There we go.
Good.
Technical problems, yes, James. We have plenty of those tonight.
It wouldn't be the first show in a new, I guess, service without technical issues.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Yeah, you know what? Consider this like getting the bugs worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for yes. We can definitely. Now let me see if we have it. Hold on here. I have to look at something. Okay. All right. Got it. All right. Cool. Now I can pull you guys back up, and let's see if it works. Good. Wanted to make sure I had to add it to the right thing here. All right, we're going to the hard back to the hard ass stuff here. Like I said, this is the first week we're doing this with the new layout, so it's going to be a little bit of a,
Yeah.
Hey, remember the first time we did it with StreamYard? How,
Yeah.
All right. Here we go with some more hard ass questions. Starting again with Scott. Scott in the Joy Luck Club. Which game did the main characters always play?
If I'm right, that was Mahjong.
That is right. You got it. Yes. Good stuff. Okay, Johnny, I got a question for you. In astrology, what is the sign for the ram?
Virgo?
No.
Oh!
No.
Aries.
Aries. Yes, exactly. Okay, we now go to Brandon Bogard. What is an arrow case called? I don't know if we have any archers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I know. I do know.
An arrow case.
Yeah. What is an arrow case called? Quickly. Time's up. Nah. It's called a quiver. It's called
Yeah.
It's a quiver.
It's a quiver. Yep, that's what we're looking for there. Okay. Andrew Hocking, now. Are you going to shoot your foot again?
I hope not.
Okay. Stretching 4,500 miles. What is the world's longest mountain range?
Can you repeat the question again, please?
Stretching 4,500 miles or 7,240 kilometers. What is the world's largest mountain range?
Oh, I'm going to take a wild guess. I'm going to say Everest.
No. Sorry about that. It's the Andes.
Oh.
And if I would have gave you a clue, it says the answer is your first name. You probably would have said Andrew Andes or something of that sort. Okay, Mark. Who was the moneylender in The Merchant of Venice?
Well, I have never seen that movie. Oh shoot! Just to throw something out there, myself. I don't
Well, that's a good guess considering.
know.
That's a very good guess considering the fact that you didn't have a guess. You didn't have the definitive answer. We're looking for a Shylock.
Oh, Shylock.
Oh.
Shylock is what we're looking for. But hey, that's the part of the situation there, and that's what the hard ass. You better hope and pray next week, you guys we don't spin hard ass again next week. Otherwise,
I hope not.
through all these questions, I think we'll be excluding hard ass out of our pile because there's not that many left.
Oh, thank goodness.
You go.
All right, we're at the 10 o'clock hour, so let's go ahead and start it back up. Okay. So my question before we go on is you guys enjoying this StreamYard? Well, not StreamYard, but EV Mux?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Shout out to the EV Mux people. Thank you so much for for the chance to come on here and do a show that we have a live. And thank you for, of course, joining us. Even those trolls out there who love to make stupid remarks. Yeah, God willing. All
Okay,
right,
I'm actually going to take a small break. You guys continue. I'm going to go to the bathroom. If my turn comes up, skip me until I come back.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll start with Johnny because it was top of the order for you last time, so you're good. All right, let's go to the next game here. And this one we're looking at is called Pirates. Arr! Pirates. A simple game, one-word title, put out by the Rare Company, Ultra Games, and Palcom Software, October 1991. Yeah, this had a lot of ports to it. Apple II, IBM, Macintosh, Amiga. The NES didn't come out till the 91. And tobacco was replaced as a trade item by crops because of Nintendo's family-friendly requirements. This was a groundbreaking game in its era. Its puzzles appealed more to female gamers than previous products from Microprose, a company known for military simulations like F-15 Strike Eagle. And although other open-minded games had already been released, the style of player-directed gameplay in Pirates led it to be the spiritual predecessor of countless others, since both by Sid Meier, or Meyer himself, and many others. Yeah, Meyer, that's Meier instead of with a Y. This one had a lot of reviews from it. The reception won many awards. The game did really well. It was a 9.7 out of 12 in the Hall of Fame for games readers. They rated it very high. But when you look at it from the perspective, it tests a wide range of skills, hand-eye coordination, fencing sections, that sort of thing, even though it's labeled Pirates. Interesting. It's an open world game. These are letter of marque authorizing service of a privateer for the Spanish Empire, the Dutch Republic, the Kingdom of England, or the French colonial empire in the Caribbean. Wow. A lot of interesting things going on in this game. And there's even a different cover art on the, on the Wikipedia. But we're going to start this one off with Gianni. And take it away, my friend, with Pirates.
All right. Pirates, kind of a basic name. It doesn't look like an exciting game, what I'm seeing. I mean, a little creepy cover art. Not necessarily a big fan of it. Looks like it's Sid Meier's Pirates. I don't know where I'm seeing the Sid Meier's, but it doesn't say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it looks like it's based off of something, I think. But yeah, you see pirates on a ship fighting with whatever on the street, and then you see a lot of blue, the ocean, and green land. I don't really like this one. I'm gonna give it 66.
Ooh.
For Gianni, 66. Okay. We now go to Brandon Bogard with Pirates.
So, my problem here is the gameplay images. They don't exactly look that remarkable. And unfortunately, from what this is telling me, there's a bit of Spanish, Dutch, and French in there. That's very confusing. So I'm just going to give this a 70.
Oh, a 70 on the dot here. Passing grade of 70. All right. Let's go ahead and put that up there. Comments.
I don't know what voice that is.
James actually gives it a 71. Unusual artwork, unusual cover. Good job there, James. Got the same kind of a grading system there. Now we go to Andrew Hawking with Pirates.
So I never heard this game. I was in a cover, and it's like, oh, there's two out of three pirates fighting each other shirtless. If you see the cover, yeah, thank you. And I was like, I don't know why they're fighting, they're sword fighting shirtless. Like, oh boy. I think I was blushing already. I'm starting to blushing already. And what did the King of New Jersey scored?
Johnny gave it 66.
66.
66.
66.
I agree with him. I will also get 66 as well.
Oh, he's gonna double up on it. All right, there we go. You got a 66 for it, which is a buzzer. Okay, interesting. Mark, you're up with Pirates.
A very unusual cover. A very unusual game. One that I have never played. 72 be hearties and be done with it.
72. Okay. He won. He actually wound up James. Do you believe that? James was playing along with us. James gave it a 71. You wound up the on the channel.
James, you and I are on the same wavelength, me matey.
That's right. Welcome back, Scott.
This is an interesting little title.
Yep.
Like I said, it involves sword fighting. It involves plundering, going search through the seas. As I read on the Wikipedia stage, depending on when you decide to start your, the timeline, depends if you have a lot of competition or not that much competition. And they also said something about the game continues until you're forced to retire. And they say that the longer you go into the game, the chance you'll have to get new crew members.
Yep.
It's interesting. I like this. Now, the cover art that I like the most, you see the one on Wikipedia with the two things. That was from the original computer version. The NES cover art is much cooler looking with the skull and everything like that. That's the cool one. That's the one that actually got released by Ultra Games, aka Konami's other game division. The cover art alone is what sells it, in my opinion, though. Right. This is a good 85.
85. Okay, very interesting on that one. Okay. I never played the game. I've never even heard of it until we started talking about it right now. So that shows you how far back that I go as far as the Nintendo games. That this is just one of those mystery games that I never even saw. And I don't even think I saw it even in the shelves. Must have been one of those very short-lived games that came out. And then they sold enough and then they just like stopped it. They just cut it off. Because maybe it lost popularity. I don't know. I like the cover art. Very, very piratey, with the skull and bones, and I wonder if they're all getting drunk on the ship, with the rum.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Me hearties, drink up, me hearties. Yes. Oh my God! And they're also
smoke weed every day.
Yeah. That's for sure. I
do not believe pirates do that even.
You would say that. Yeah. I'm going to give this I think I'm right when I say 66. I'm going to with Johnny and Andrew in 66 and then we'll give it a D. Yeah.
So exactly how much booty did that game end up getting?
Not much, according to the stupid idiots on the, Not much, according to what they were. Let's see what the average is, according to the tier masters, and get on with it. Oh, man. You guys barely got it passing 70.8. It was 0.8 away from failing. Goes in the C tier.
Tony, after all.
Oh my gosh, that is as close as you can get without it failing or even just
Uh,
that matter.
Mm,
All right, let's go to the next game here. And this was a movie game based on it, and it's Platoon. Platoon. Yes. Yeah, I think you've all seen the movie somewhere or another.
No, I have
Nope.
not.
Well, this was put out by the ever popular company Sunsoft.
I've heard of them.
Sunsoft. Yes, December 1988. This, this was put out the adaptation of the 1986 war film Platoon, followed by the 2002 game. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I have a little bit of a dry throat tonight. This is a jungle side-scrolling element game in stage one, almost like Contra.
mhm.
Avoid getting hit by the enemies, landing on explosive mines, as well as dodge any booby traps in the way. And then it takes you through all the stages. The reception received mixed reviews from critics who praised its graphics and sound effects, but criticized its gameplay and difficulty. You know what, Johnny? I bet you James took this game to heart.
I feel if he has, I think he.
Some were not as critical of the game. Some were less impressed by it and pointed out its flaws, frustrating controls, lack of replay value. Yeah, it pretty much gave a lot of down stars on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's based off the 1986 movie of the same name, put out in this one was actually put out in 1987. All right, so now we start with Brandon Bogard on this game, Platoon.
All right, so all right, on the front cover, this cannot be a jungle game.
It looks
It's
like a
based off the
Contra
movie.
ripoff, you know?
It's based off the movie poster.
Mm-hmm.
Or a more clean version of Sin City.
Ah.
The images in the back cover, however, at the very least, are kind of what's saving it a bit.
Yeah.
Except for like that second bottom one. I don't know why it's either he's in a cave of flowers or a cave of Cheetos. Oh God!
Yeah.
Smoke
Even-
weed every day.
Yeah.
God, now that I think about it, it could be both a mix of both Cheetos and nachos at the same daring time. Either way, I'm gonna give it an 84.
At 84, all right. I was thinking you were going to fail it because of the fact that you were making fun of it so badly, but at 84, okay, it's in.
Really, I was just making fun of the Cheeto nacho cave.
No, okay. All right. Now we go to Andrew Hocking, who's up next. Oh, we got
I never heard this game, but I did see the movie. I did see the movie that appeared on TV, of course, a Platoon, of course. So if I find this game, I'll give it a try. So I will keep it in the B tier, and I will give this one 85.
an 85. Oh, you're going to one-up them. Okay. You're out one-upping your friend there, huh? 85. Okay. Mark, are you going to one-up your friend from Canada? You're up with Platoon.
Yeah, I've never heard of this game. Yeah, I've never heard of this game. I guess I'll just go with an 80.
An 80? Okay. All right, that's a respectable beat. Somebody got shocked. You all right there, Andrew?
Now, I thought Mark's gonna go one up me, but I think, I got lucky on that.
But I thought he got stuck his finger in a
Yeah, I got lucky on that one. I got lucky on that one.
I didn't one up him.
Okay. Okay. Scott, you're up with Platoon.
Well, this is an interesting little tidbit. While this version on the NES was done by Sunsoft, it was actually created by, of all companies, Ocean, which we all know is best known for their mid-quality games and all that, even on the computers and everything as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been available for many different platforms. It's okay. It's, like I said, I'm just going to say, okay, meh. It is, like I said, some people liked it, some people didn't like it. And I'm just going to have to give it almost the average of everything, a 70.
Oh, a 70. Not even a Scott McVay score. Oh, boy. But still a passing grade. Okay. All right, Johnny, you wrap it up here with Platoon.
All right. Have not. Oh, why am I echoing?
Oh.
Am I not any? I'm not anymore.
What?
No.
I was echoing. I thought. I
No,
heard.
you're fine. No, you never were echoing. Oh, no.
You're all right. You're all right.
Maybe
I thought I
on your
heard
end, but
myself.
No, not in the actual room.
No.
No, you're fine. No.
Okay, but Platoon, have not heard about this. I did search AVGN if he's
Mhm.
played this, and it says that he has, but
Okay.
it's just some guy talking in a different language. AVGN has not done it. I don't know why you said it was AVGN. It's not AVGN. And I don't know, but he should do this. The real AVGN should do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't even ever heard of that movie,
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's based
It's an
off.
Oscar-winning a movie? You never heard of it?
I've never seen. I don't watch that much movie. I don't watch that many movies. I've never heard. I never. I think it's different if I've
Smoke
never
weed
seen
every
it. But I've
day.
never even heard of it. So I've heard of a lot of Oscar-winning movies, but
You just got shut down by the old timer there, you know?
yes,
That was the hot exchange, and he was so into his commentary, he didn't even know. Bang.
yeah. It looks like I'm seeing a whole map of the game, which it might be one of those. It might be one of those games then,
Yeah,
where
might be
it's
one of
kind
those.
a bit complicated.
Mm-hmm.
But and there's also I think some like on the back you see the screenshots, but some of them aren't really very similar to what you see in the actual game.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give it. Let's
What?
see. Does not look like a game. 60.
Ooh.
Oh.
What we got? Oh, what I saw.
I tell you, when I pay attention to the timer, like, oh god, he's got lucky. He's got
Ooh,
lucky.
you just got that in, Gianni.
Yeah, it's mostly because I thought to start,
That's for sure.
and then
All right.
He's only got 4 seconds to spare.
I think I've been worse. I think I've been right at the last second at one point or twice.
Yep. All right. I have seen this game on the Commodore 64. First time I ever saw Platoon. Never saw the movie, but did see the game because there was another one with Predator as well. Predator was, of course, the one that's down here. You know, Predator and Platoon. They're kind of almost like hand in glove, you know? Totally two different movies. Schwarzenegger was in Predator. Who was in Platoon? Who's the main character in
Well,
Platoon?
I know Martin Sheen, and I know there's Marlon Brando. I think Marlon Brando's in it.
I think you're thinking of Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, that's true. But I've never, like I said, I've never played the NES version. I like the cover because that's basically the one from the poster. So
There you
based
go.
on the cover art, I have to go with who had the 80.
I have the 85.
All right, somebody had an 80.
I had 84.
All right, who had an 80? Was it you, Scott?
No, I did a 70.
I think it was Mark.
Mark had the 80. I'm gonna one up him and go 81.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a little quick before we could get the score. I got some of the cast members. You were close. It wasn't Martin Sheen. It was Charlie Sheen.
Oh,
Charlie Sheen. I got the Sheen part right, but I forgot the first name.
We also had William Dafoe, Tom Berenger, Johnny Depp, and Forrest Whitaker, among others.
in Platoon.
Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
You get the
There
you get the free city. All right, let's go ahead and
Oh,
average it out.
also, if for just so anybody who's watching understands, it's Platoon, not Splatoon.
Split-
Yeah.
I did Splatoon. That's what I did, Brandon. That's what I said. That's what I said. Come on.
Ours is adding
Let's get the score. Let's get the score before we all go crazy.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Let's get the score.
Oh boy. Going in the C tier, 76.6. All right. Nice.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. All right. We're going to get to our final break of the night here. So let's do that. I know Andrew was finally realizing this is the final break of the night for hard asses. It's going to be over there, bro. Don't worry.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, let's go and see how you do on these round of questions here. Scott, what is the green stone popularly used in China for jewelry?
Jade.
Jade it is. You got it. Nicely done. That's beautiful. You know, I'm going to save this question for Mark, so I will come back with that one because it's primitive to either both Andrew or Mark. But Gianni, here's your question: a cygnet or a cygnet is the young of which bird?
I've heard that term before. Cygnet. A dove?
Nope.
Oh, no. Can I take a guess on that one?
Sure.
A swan.
What?
Right.
That was
It
it.
is, yes. Okay. All right, Brandon Bogard, we'll go to you with this one. Starting with N and meaning an agent of retribution. Who was the ancient Greek goddess of vengeance? A little Greek mythology there for you folks.
Greek will screw me.
I don't know.
I had one, but it's too offensive to say. I'm
There's
not.
no
I'm not.
restrictions. There's no restrictions on this on this show. He says Nemo. I might be right, but not. I don't think that's right.
Oh, James, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
Say what you gotta say, and we'll probably fall out of our chairs with this one. But what is? Come on, say it.
No, I can't say it. Say it. It's
That
not.
word.
Nobody says that word anymore. We don't use.
Oh, is it
It's
something like
that word.
dweeb or dunce or
Knee.
is
Indeed.
it like mingata or something or nuncompoop?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I think I know.
Just say nimno. Time's up. It's nemesis. Nemesis is what we're looking for. That's what you could, say it in the private chat because then, or you could just tell me after the show what you were intending on saying.
I don't think. If I think I know what it is, I know.
Andrew, I'm going to give you this question, but I might actually give you this other question later. Okay. Now, here's the question. If it exists, in which mountain range would you find a Yeti?
Oh, oh boy.
I think I screwed him over with this one.
One more time.
Okay, if it exists, in which mountain range would you find a Yeti?
Oh. Oh, jeez. No. I'm gonna go back to the Everest again.
You're
No,
close.
no.
The
Remember,
Himalayas.
Everest is a
That's the
mountain out of
Himalayas.
range.
Yeah, Himalayas.
I gotta start traveling. That's why.
Oh, my answer had two G's in the middle and it ends with an oh god.
No.
Oh,
That
good thing
one.
you did
Yeah.
not say it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I gotta start traveling. That's why. I gotta start traveling around the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
You know what? Now I'm glad that Brendan didn't go with his original answer.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Mark. I'm going to give you this one, but and if you don't get this, you ought to move out of Canada quick.
Oh no!
Oh, dude. You've got me shaking now.
Yeah, I do. Which is the largest animal in the deer family?
Oh,
Oh, crap. A moose.
That's it. You got it. Yes.
oh. Wait a minute! You gave Mark a deer question and you give me a mountain question? Come on!
Hey, it's still Canada, man. What do you expect? You know?
Mark and I, we had to fight over the deer question, but I'll let Mark get this one.
You were still close with Everest because it should be the Himalayas, should be Mount Everest, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, for that matter. But
Hey,
I wanted to see if Mark could get that one with the moose, and he did. Yep.
Hey,
Good
Uh,
job, guys. Good
it
job.
could have been
All right.
worse. I mean, look at me.
Yeah.
oh boy.
We've got some pretty interesting stuff going on. All right, let's get back to the game.
Oh boy.
It's been a fun time with Hard Ass, I'll tell you what. But next week, if it comes up again, we'll have to spin the wheel for a second time to see what we
Yes.
Then I know Andrew would probably find something else to kind of,
Yes. Thank goodness for that.
Yep. All right, let's go to the next game up on the list. Oh, look at what we have. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye
Ooh.
the Sailor Man. Yes.
Yes.
Popeye game. Look at this. Interesting. A lot of people actually like this game for some reason.
It's a good game.
No.
Mm-hmm.
1983, July 15th. Yep. 1982 platform game developed and released by Nintendo. It is an arcade game, so it's right up Scott's alley.
Oh, yes.
It was actually licensed by Atari for exclusive release in the United Kingdom and Ireland. Interesting.
Mhm.
And Popeye, of course, must play. The player must collect hearts thrown by Olive Oil from the top of the screen while being chased by Bluto. Popeye can punch bottles thrown at him, but can only hurt Bluto after eating the one can of spinach present in each level.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're on a boat, basically, as you probably know.
Okay. Well, one level.
Woo-hoo.
Yep. They basically gave this a pretty good scoring. 7 out of 10 in the Arcade Express. That was pretty good. Okay. Let's see who we starting this time with.
It's me.
All right, Andrew, you're up with Popeye.
So I never heard this game, but I heard there was a movie version before that with Robin Williams as Popeye, of course,
You got that right.
and Shelley Duvall, of course, played Olive Oil, of course.
Yeah.
Because I already know I know the stars. I know the stars of that movie, of course.
Oh,
So
yeah?
for
Who played Bluto?
who knows?
Gotcha.
I already know the two main stars. Okay.
Who knows is not an answer. No.
Yeah.
Oh come on. Anyways, let's get back to the cover.
You got
Let's
it.
get back to the cover. Okay. So for that, I'm gonna give it. I will give it a theme. I'm going to give it an 82.
82. Okay. And James says in his comments, had to give it a 60 because it wasn't mentioned in the U.S. until 84, 85, 1983 if you are from Canada. Very good. Interesting. Okay. For that, you got James. So James gives it a low B. But now we go to Mark Leota for his take on Popeye.
Yeah, well, you see about how people like Popeye, or Scott was saying it, Seffi was, and if you guys, you know what, like Popeye is such a classic character, I tell you that. So I'm not just gonna one up Andrew. I'll do even better. A 95.
A 95. All right. You got to
And-
talk about.
And
Wait a minute.
on that, there's apparently a newer Popeye game on the Switch, but apparently it is so bad.
Let me ask you a question. How do you figure you won up Andrew when he gave an 82 and you gave
Mark, I didn't give it a 90s area.
Oh, you gave it an 82. 82.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did he one up?
The Marco was confused that I might have 92 or 82. I had shown 82, that's why.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have mass confusion in the game.
Just the fact that I screwed up my math.
All right. We got 95 and 82, and now we go to Scott with Popeye.
This is, let's just be honest. I grew up with this game.
Yep.
Here's a little fun fact: before Nintendo became a big game company and all that, they wanted to do Popeye first before they did Donkey Kong or Radar Scope.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a great game here. 3 stages. The first stage is technically at Olive's house. Second stage is somewhere in the city. Third stage is on a boat. You have to collect items each time being tossed by Olive before they drown in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everything is really good. In fact, this game is so good, my local retro arcade still has a copy that works great on it, though.
There you go.
This is very fun. I can't perfect it, but I will give you 98.
98, yeah. Enough for a Taco Bell, though. That's still good. Very good, Scott. Thank you. All right, Gianni, you're up.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say something. That's how I know about it from that Donkey Kong thing.
Yep.
But I don't think I ever actually played it. But at least they did make game. It looks a little like Ice Climbers, I believe. I think it's Ice Climbers, but something.
Not even close.
I thought it did. But that was just me. I'm gonna give this. I mean, y'all have seen Popeye characters. I'm gonna give it. Let's go. I haven't done this all night. 100.
Oh, perfect.
Whoa!
Perfect score. Yeah. Nice going there, buddy. All right, we go now to Brandon Bogard with Popeye.
So what I'm about to do now is a little segment for Family Guy. Hey, Popeye, it seems that you had a stroke. Oh dear. Leave it at that. Now I'm looking at the back cover.
Uh-huh.
Get ready to listen to this. Popeye, now you're the king of spinach in a battle for Olive's love. King of spinach.
King of spinach. Well, that's what he basically eats, you know.
Smoke weed every day.
Yep.
True.
That spinach is his basically what knocks out Bluto is the spinach. Makes him stronger.
That's the first I'm hearing this. Is the guy's name is Bluto?
Yeah, or Brutus.
Yeah, there were 2 names during the. It was
Popeye
Pluto during
called
the
him
original
Brutus.
cartoons, and
Yep.
Brutus in the 50s when
Yep.
they did the TV versions.
Yeah, but in the movie, Popeye calls him Bluto all the time. He never called him Brutus in the movie.
Well, I'm just gonna call him Brutus because
Yeah.
Because if anybody says Bluto, people are gonna be like, "Did you just say that Mickey's dog was in this movie?"
That's Pluto.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. But really, I'm gonna give it a 78.
A 78. Okay, very good. Respectable C there. Hey, think we got everybody, right?
Well, you're the only one left. You're the only one left, Jason.
Okay, well, I played this game before, and I love Popeye, but I love the cartoons. And I did like the movie, but after a while, the movie gets to a point where you just, Robin Williams is so good of an actor. And and by the way, Andrew, the name of the guy who played Bluto on the movie is Paul L. Smith.
Of course, of course.
Paul L. Smith. Yes. Interesting gentleman. Yeah. He never says very many words in the movie. In fact, yeah, he does a lot of grunting. Yeah. Actually, he was in the movie The Midnight Express in '78. And he died very early in the late '80s. So
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
The gameplay I think it was kind of difficult for me, but I love the cover art. I mean, Popeye in an animated case, in a video game case, looked right just like his cartoon character. I mean, perfect to a T. So with that, we're gonna double up and give it 100 as well. We're gonna give it a 100.
Hmm.
Score. Why not, right? Okay, let's go ahead and divvy up here and see what we got for an average. Oh man, look where it's going. It's going up. It's continuing going. It ain't going in the B's. It's going in the A's. Yes.
There you
Yes.
go.
No, whoa, wait a minute. Where did it go? Oh, I lost it.
Whoops.
I lost it. There we go. I lost it. There it is.
Don't lose it this time. Don't lose it this time.
Got it. 92.1. And we got ourselves a ha hoo. There it is. Second A of the night, guys. 92.1. K92 FM. Yeah,
Hey,
that's 92.1. That's all country music. Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Okay. What's next? He says, "Oh, isn't he? Oh, here's a favorite one. POW, prisoner of war, or SNK, as they like to call it, from the yes. Let me see here. Where are we going? Missed all of those. No, couldn't be. Punisher.
What?
Power. Oh, let me see. Popeye. Oh, really? Huh? We don't have it, huh?
That's okay.
Let me see. Predator. Princess in the Salad Kingdom.
Princess Tomato, yeah.
Yeah, that's for
Probably
sure.
next time. You'll love that one.
Well, I don't have any information on POW, folks. I've played that game before. I know it, but there is.
Hmm.
I can give you this. I can give you this if it helps.
Oh, well, that's fine. Thank you.
Oh.
I appreciate it. No, it's not even in the unreleased games. I would have thought licensed games.
Don't worry. I know a little
Oh,
bit.
here it is. Prisoners of War. It's right on the top. That's why. Okay, I got it. Put out by SNK June 30th, 1989. Okay. This is a side-scrolling beat-em-up game. And it was also an arcade game there, Scott.
Yep.
Seen
In
it.
fact, I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a little bit.
As a lone wolf or as partners, the mission objective is to escape from the enemy's base by fighting through 4 stages filled with numerous types of enemy soldiers trying to impede the player's escape. The stages consist of a POW camp, a warehouse, a jungle, and the enemy's base. Occasionally, the enemy will attack the player with vehicles such as an assault chopper, an armored truck, or motorcycles, and at the end of the final stage, the player confronts an enemy general before being picked up by the extraction chopper, proceeding to the final escape sequence. Yes, and unlike the arcade version, the NES version is single player only, meaning that the player takes control of Bart. They gave it a 6 out of 10 because it was faithful to Double Dragon and Renegade. And Prisoner of War on December 15th, 88 issued of being the third most successful table arcade game unit of the month. Ooh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We now go to Mark Leota.
Mark, yeah, Mark is correct.
With POW or Prisoners of War.
Which I have not heard of. Let's see. Yeah, I have not heard of this one. And for the first time all night, 69.
Oh, 69.
Dun.
Just barely failed at 69. All right. Now, Scott, I can't wait to hear your commentary. What do you have to say about Prisoner of War?
Okay. This is actually also in the same arcade that I had my Popeye machine there, here in town. So, yeah, it was a good 2-player beat 'em up. It was kind of like a precursor to all those other types as well. Not bad title for an SNK title, though. So I'm going to still give it a good 85.
85. All right.
Woo!
Very respectable B from Scott McVeigh. Okay. Johnny, Prisoner of War.
Right? Haven't heard of this one. Not much I can say about it. It looks like people fighting. I don't know, a little bit of Double Dragon or Contra, maybe. Contra ripoff, but I do like the title screen, like with a little like ice or whatever. Kind of looks like ice or crystals, whatever. I'm gonna give it 71.
71. Okay, we got that. Good job. Red Bogard, Prisoners of War.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
As a captain of the Army Special Forces Unit M, your mission is to infiltrate Goon. That's Government of Offensive Network. Well, then you should have just called it Gone. Just reading the back cover.
Yeah, I know, right? You should have
And
called
eliminate
it
its leaders before they can carry out their diabolical scheme to destroy the world's economy.
Yeah, gone, die. There you go.
Everything about this story seems both confusing and dangerous. At least the front cover is trying to save it, but it's not enough. Another 69.
Ooh, another D. Oh boy. Okay. Now we go to Andrew Hocking with Prisoners of War.
Yeah, I never heard this game before, and when I look at the cover, like, oh, geez. That could be not going into the top 2 grades already. So I agree, both Mark and Brandon, I agree. Another 69.
We're doubling up on it. Oh boy. Okay, we got the buzzer there. You guys are just barely nailing this by the 1 inch there. Okay, I have played this game before. Was I good at it? No. But I loved it and attempted it. Oh, we got a comment. Okay. James says, I give it a 60 for the cover. Awful. James, thank you for that. Give James a buzzer for that one. See, James can play. Good job. Was I good at it? No. But I loved it. It was a good fighting side-scrolling game. This reminds me of Russian Attack,
A little bit, but it's actually a beat 'em up, so yeah.
Yeah, the side-scrolling games I liked a lot because it's like Contra. Of course, nothing beats Contra or Super C for that matter. That's just we're talking Konami there, Gianni Konami.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But SNK is still a very respectable company. Love the cover art. I'm going to give this one a perfect score, guys, and do 100.
Oh.
100. Cover art, playability, even though it's a hard-ass game, still, from my book, gets 100. Let's average it out. I think this is going to be the final one of the night.
Yep.
Oh boy. Well, it's not going to go very far. In fact, it's going to go up to C tier if I can get it up there. 77.1. And
All right.
that's it for it tonight. So that's going to do it. Well, let's shut it down. Put ourselves back into the mode that we are in. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
James says something else, and that is the horn. That's right. That means we are out of time for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and save this playlist, and this is going to be what, NES 42, I believe, right? Yes.
Yes, it is.
42. Wow. Huh.
And so far, we have graded 415 games. We have 295 more
Oof.
in that tier.
That's amazing. Good. We're getting down. So we're under 300 then, finally, for the first time.
Yep.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope we all enjoyed a little bit of
Oh,
this.
and then you forgot to ask me, Jason. You forgot to ask me.
Go ahead, there, Andrew. Go ahead.
So we got our time. So we got our final timekeeper for tonight. Brandon, we got Brandon Bogart finally got one,
Yay.
as well as Scott. I got another one for me. Mark's got 4 more on top of it.
Cool.
And the King of New Jersey finally got one.
Nice.
And that's it for tonight.
All right. Very good. Everybody had fun here. Everybody had fun tonight. That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, we'll get the bugs worked out of here, but I think overall was good. And my moderators took out the bad one.
Mhm.
Did you notice the
That's
troll
cool.
came in at the beginning and then he never came back?
Weird, isn't it?
Mike, really? Dude? And we got 5 people watching toward the end of our program. So I want to know something from you guys. Based on the amount of views that we've had over the course of 42 episodes in 2 seasons, does our show really suck? I don't think so.
No.
Because according to the
No.
trolls, we
We
suck.
having fun. We having fun.
Yeah, so in other words, you trolls can
Smoke weed every day.
thank you very much. That's it. Because at that point in your time, no thanks. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week for episode number 43. We'll pick up with
Yeah.
me, and we'll do a couple of Q's in there, and then we go right into R,
Yeah.
So, and don't forget to check us out with Saturdays with McVeigh and Jay on Saturday. Scott, I'll see you tomorrow for the recording of it.
We'll be here.
Color will be purple, just to kind of give you a little bit of heads up on it. All right.
Yeah.
Till then, guys, we'll see you all next week. Remember, be honest, be real, keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. Good night from all of us here. Bye-bye.